If your tank water heater's over 8 years old, you may be sitting on a ticking time bomb. It could start leaking without warning, causing far more damage than the loss of the heater itself. Consider replacing it with a Navien tankless water heater. No storage tank to leak, endless hot water for spa-like comfort, longer life, and backed by Navien's strong warranty. Before time runs out, visit tanklessmadesimple.com for the name of your Navien contractor.
Count on Navien.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We got our loud and local band of the week. This week, it's Dead Bars. It's our loud and local band of the week. It's Dead Bars. You want to find out where they're playing, how you can get their music, just go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
They have a new record. It just came out a couple weeks ago. It's called Regulars, and I was creeping on their Facebook page, and I clicked on their band interests just to see what they're all about, and I just love this. They're about partying, not partying, sleeping, being awake, and gigs.
Okay, that's
Dead Bars.
That's a life right there, brother. Now, if you love local music, then Sunday nights at 10 o'clock, we got a show for you. It's called Loud and Local. 2 hours of all local music. You get to hear great bands like Dead Bars.
Let's play Beat Migs.
I will beat anyone that calls in to play the game. He's smarter than you. He'll make you look lame. 60 seconds on the clock. You're going down and I'm gonna rock. It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa, Beat Migs, you're a loser. It is time to beat Migs, and guys, we have made it. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Daddy's got Friday.
Oh, we are, man.
Are we looking forward to it?
Dude, you've said it before. This week has been a yacht.
I was going to say a bummer.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it has been. And hopefully everyone out there can have a little positivity for their weekend.
Yeah. Rock positivity's a good thing.
Oh, whoa. You can do it the British way if you want to, I guess.
Well, yeah, why not? Well, the Brits can't be positive.
Usually they're not, but
Yeah,
okay.
right. All right.
Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Ryan in Tacoma. Ryan, are you there?
Yeah.
Excellent. What's he playing for today, Steve?
Ticket to see Duff McKagan along with Shooter Jennings. They're going to be over at the Showbox on June 16th. Go to KISW.com for all the details. If you want to see Duff, get your tickets now at AXS.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Ryan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Ryan, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
What river is the setting for the novel The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn?
Mississippi.
Yes. What is the parent company of Seattle's Best Coffee?
Starbucks.
Yes. Before his presidency, which man led the Rough Riders?
Roosevelt.
More specific.
Franklin Roosevelt.
No.
Pass.
In 1962, what orange powdered drink went into space?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Yes.
Tang.
Yes. Oil and egg yolk is the main ingredient of which condiment?
Mayo.
Yes. What is the protagonist of the Halo video game franchise?
Master Chief.
Yes. How many checkers does each player start a game with?
16.
No.
8.
No.
20.
No. In what year of the mid-90s did the movie Scream premiere?
92.
No.
93.
No.
94.
No. What is the national flower of the United States?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct.
I don't know how I would have done today.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just got to think about those questions.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't have gotten them all in the 60 seconds.
Not sure I would have, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to get 2 loser songs today.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's hard to say with Steve.
I know, exactly.
This one I could go either way with. I don't know.
We'll have to see how Steve does.
Yeah, buddy.
Steve, are you ready?
Ah, yes. What river is the setting for the novel The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn?
Kwai.
No.
Mississippi.
Yes. What is the parent company of Seattle's best coffee?
McDonald's.
No.
Starbucks.
Yes.
That's it.
Before his presidency, which man led the Rough Riders?
John Ryan.
No.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Yes.
Nice.
In 1962, what orange powdered drink went into space?
Sunny D.
No.
Sunny D. Tang.
Yes. Oil and egg yolk are the main ingredients of which condiment?
Tartar.
No.
Mayo.
Yes. Who is the protagonist of the Halo video game franchise?
Master Chief.
Yes. How many checkers does each player start a game with?
12.
Yes. In
Nice.
which year of the mid-90s did the movie Scream premiere?
94.
No.
96.
Yes.
Nice.
What is the national flower of the United States?
A rose.
Yes. In what year of the 70s was Ozzy Osbourne fired from Black Sabbath?
73.
No.
74.
No.
77.
No. And Steve, so close to a perfect 10, but you win.
Yes.
6-9.
Nice going, Steve.
Thank you.
Sorry, Ryan.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. You did well, but not well enough.
Exactly.
You want to know why?
Why?
It would have been close.
You think
Because I would have guessed Rose.
Yeah.
And I might have gotten to the checkers thing, so it would have been close, I think. I don't know. He might have beat me 9 to 8-ish.
What would you have guessed for Ozzy being fired from Sabbath?
Oh, I would have had to I would have done like him and picked 3 random dates. And
Okay.
so I would think I mean, now that I heard what he said, it's unfair.
Yeah, I guess you're right there with that. It was 1979.
Oh, I don't know if I would have picked that.
40 years ago this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he was fired from Black Sabbath. Mm-hmm. Man.
Oh, man, his career went downhill.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah,
Whatever
whatever
happened
happened
to
to
that
that guy?
They made the right call. He was a problem.
I think for everyone all around too.
Well,
to be perfectly honest,
did they do much? I mean, how have they done without him?
They did fine without him. They didn't do as well, but I mean, they had Dio for a minute.
Yeah.
And those are some good records.
Yeah, okay.
And then eventually they all got back together, and then all the reunion tours that have continued to go on have done well.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, the guys in Black Sabbath aren't having a difficult time paying their bills.
Everything worked out in the end,
Would you
yeah.
say it was as good as
No.
the Sammy Hagar Van Halen?
No.
I mean, as far as the success of, like losing Roth, getting Sammy, getting Dio instead of that kind of success? Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man, because I don't know if Van Halen did really well with Hagar.
Yeah, they had Only Way 1 2 was a good album with them.
And I mean, they had some monster hits with him. I don't know if you would put, but
see, I don't. That's why I think.
But Van Halen was, I think, always a bigger band as far as commercial appeal than Black Sabbath. When it comes to album sales. So it's a tough comparison.
Well, that's why I was thinking I would never believe that actually they would have more success with somebody besides David Lee Roth, but actually you're right. They had a good album. I mean, they did.
Interesting point on that.
They did well with Sammy. That's why I don't remember Dio having that kind of effect.
They had success, and Dio did well, and it was popular, but I don't think it was anywhere near the level of success that they had with Ozzy. Whereas with Van Halen, I think that not that Van Hagar was anywhere near the success probably of the David Lee Roth fronted Van Halen, but it was a close battle for us.
It was close.
What about Gary Sharon?
Gary Sharon was clearly the best singer of Van Halen.
That's when
I can't
Van
believe I
Halen.
remembered his name.
Yeah.
Extreme, man.
Yeah. That's when Van Halen really made a name for themselves. Yeah.
That was him?
That was him.
Gary Cherone was the frontman of Extreme.
I didn't even realize that. I just literally thought they just picked some guy out of something.
No, he had to be a somebody.
No, does he?
He had some pedigree.
Yeah, come on.
Fronting Extreme.
Yeah.
Speaking of pedigree, Steve, you won with 9 correct.
Hey, good job, Steve. Caller number 9 is going to win because they get tickets to Duff at the Showbox. Duff McKagan at the Showbox. Caller number 9, 206-421-ROCK. And right now, it's your time. Time for Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Your calls, your texts at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by Como 4 News. Listeners on the Loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Whatever you want to talk about, it's your choice, your call. But do remember, Steve has one rule.
And that's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, you'll be gone. And we'll have to say goodbye to you.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
What a text. I just wanted to say, waking up to find out that BJ's spirit animal passed away really sucks. Poor Grumpy Cat.
Yeah, Grumpy Cat's gone, my spirit animal.
That really is your spirit animal.
You'd think I would like the cat more than I did.
Yeah.
But I really didn't. I hated that cat.
What does that say about you?
I know. Why wouldn't I like a cat that is really like, it embodies me? But yeah, I really had no time for that cat. The Rev on the other. Now, it also is Rev's spirit animal, because you think of Rev, he's also a grumpy cat.
Yes, and I'm grumpy that you don't give the love for this cat that you should.
Yeah, sorry.
Damn it.
Yeah.
And it's a bummer that the cat passed.
Yeah.
And now, if you're the owners of the cat, the parents of the cat, that's got to be tough to lose your cat. But then on the flip side, you're like, our cat made us rich.
Yeah, what did you say, Vicky? How much is it worth? $100 million?
Yeah, that's what some of the reports are saying. $100 million.
Even if they're off, and let's just say that the cat was really worth $20 million.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a big discount.
Like, could you imagine, how'd you become a multimillionaire? Well, I took a picture of my cat, and it looked grumpy. And we ended up becoming rich as F because of it.
Yeah, dude, that cat was the golden goose.
I bet you they had it insured too.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So I bet maybe it's a conspiracy. Maybe they killed the cat.
Like an insurance thing?
Oh, you stop
Kill
that,
the cat.
Danny. They didn't kill the cat, you jerk.
Terrible.
7 years is very young, though, for a cat to go.
You never know,
I
Rev.
suspect foul play. It's Hollywood. I mean, the cat's Hollywood.
You think the parents gave it a urinary tract infection?
I do.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Danny's right, dude. This
These conspiracy
This
weirdos.
is big money. Who was on as a beneficiary on the cat's insurance policy?
Exactly.
Yeah, but you think that cat would probably make them so much more money for the next 7 years?
Yes.
Or do they feel like the cat stock was going down?
How about somebody
This is
who
terrible.
was jealous of the family making so much money off the cat, and perhaps somebody who originally took the picture was never credited, somebody who felt they didn't get enough share?
You watch way too many movies.
No respect.
Oh, really?
For
Maybe
the
the-
sanctity of grumpy cat.
Maybe the cat was just too grumpy all the time, and they were just tired of his
The cat
ex.
just had a grumpy face. The cat
Yeah.
was a very nice, loving cat that had dwarfism and a urinary tract infection, and that was
The
all
cat
that
had
happened.
dwarfism, too?
Yeah, that's why the cat had little stubby legs and had the face.
Man, no wonder he was miserable.
Yeah.
He wasn't miserable. He had a
might-
great life.
You don't know
You
what
gotta
his
watch
life-
the videos.
You don't know what his life was like. I mean, those videos are just staged. They make the cat look like he's having a good time. As soon as the camera's off, back to your cell.
Oh, you
Grumpy cat.
people.
That's how it goes in real life, dude.
Then they go in. How many celebrity deaths have we had though this week? It's kind of crazy. What, you had Tim Conway.
We can't count Grumpy
We
Cat.
had Grumpy
can we?
Cat. And then
Grumpy
someone,
cat was a celebrity.
Okay, yeah. Tim Conway, Doris Day, Grumpy Cat.
And then someone even asked me what my thoughts on Ashley Massaro's death yesterday. And that's the wrestler that died at the age of 39.
Oh, yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And for those who don't think Grumpy Cat is a celebrity, she had a star.
Whoa.
Yeah.
On the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
It might have been fake, but I don't care. It counts.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I was going to say, they didn't really give her a
fake
real
news,
star.
Vicky.
No,
Well, you know,
she's
Abraham Lincoln
important.
said everything on the internet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We need to
Honestly-
protect Bub. Bub is another famous internet cat that also has a weird face.
No, I'm done with this.
No,
I am
we need
not,
to protect
nobody
this
knows
cat.
about Bub.
No,
Nobody
everyone
knows.
does.
I know about Bub.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Bub was super cute.
We're turning over the show to idiots, Steve. Let's take it back.
A texter says that I heard that the cat did heroin.
Yeah, I heard that too,
Oh, my
actually.
God,
Well, think about it.
It was on TMZ.
That's the rich person. I mean, look, they had enough money. The cat probably could be afford to be addicted. It wasn't
You
meant.
always hear about these child stars.
Yeah.
What about
right.
feline stars?
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan has issues. What about poor Bub and Slappy, whatever the hell, the grumpy douche? What about that one?
grumpy douche. I hate you.
That's you, BJ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's my name. Listeners on the loose.
Someone said maybe it was just curious.
Yeah, again, curiosity kills the cat. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Ironically, I think Grumpy Cat had a deal with Friskies. I think she would be alive if she made her cat deal with 9 lives instead. Just saying. She picked the wrong cat food to endorse Rev, and now she's dead.
My goodness.
Danny knows what I'm talking about.
Yep. Of course he does.
Yeah.
And somebody had just texted him saying, hey, can you guys replay that audio of the 911 rude Canadian? That made my morning.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's true. They exist. Rude Canadians.
It's like a unicorn in Canada.
Yeah, we have a rude Canadian who called police in Niagara Falls, Ontario, because he was not happy about an Amber Alert on his phone. So he called 911 to be very rude and complained about it.
Niagara Emergency, do you need police, fire, ambulance?
I want to know who the hell is sending these alerts out. What right do you have to send an alert out to Niagara Falls? Wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, sir, it's an Amber Alert for a child that's been abducted.
I don't give a okay? I don't even have these happening on my phone from Sudbury, all right?
I don't know.
You
have nothing to do with that, so...
Well, I know. I'm not blaming you personally. You have to understand. What would you like me to call to complain? Because this is bullshit.
He's like, look, just give me the right number.
Do we know what time he made that phone call?
Oh, well,
because it was like 5:30 in the morning. Do you think he, like, as soon as he got there, he goes, that's it? I'm calling right now.
Because it woke him up.
Yeah. Sounds like it,
yeah. He was not happy. By the way, we also found out that that Jigsaw from the Saw movies is Canadian as well. We didn't know that. But obviously that's who that was on the phone calling. Jigsaw had, like, look, he's got these traps to make, and they've got to be elaborate. He needs his sleep in order to make all these cool traps.
It's funny you said that because someone just said, what do you guys think about them rebooting Saw?
Yeah, Chris Rock is going to be involved with this.
Is he Jigsaw?
Well, I don't know if he's actually going to be in it, but he's going to be a part of it. And he says he's come up with an idea for a new flick. He's producing it too. He says, I've been a fan of Saw since the first film in 2004. Chris Rock says, I'm excited by the opportunity to take this to a really intense and twisted new place.
Huh.
Danny's saying, no, you would want nothing to do with it.
I think Saw should have been done after the first 3 movies.
You know, honestly, I stopped after the second.
Yeah, really. I think I stopped after the third.
Yeah.
How many did they do?
They did, I think it was like 7.
Like 6 or 7, yeah.
Oh my God.
I stopped buying them after the third one.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. It was the original trilogy.
There's
was really
8
cool.
of them.
Whoa, really? There's another one?
Yeah, because there was Jigsaw.
Every Halloween. Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
And
didn't
it's
they come
like,
out?
I just can't. I don't see why you're going to reboot something that doesn't need to be rebooted. Just call it its own thing. Make it its own scary movie.
I'm kind of really digging the idea of these comedic actors kind of going over to the horror side, like Jordan Peele.
Just seeing a darker side of them.
Yeah, because I feel like you kind of get typecast. You're like, okay, comedy's my thing. I can't do anything else. And now they're kind of spreading their wings into other genres, and we get some really good stuff.
We forget Danny McBride was the one behind that Halloween movie, the 2018 sequel. Danny McBride was like the guy that was being produced that and wrote that. He wrote that too.
I'm up for checking it out just because of curiosity of us. What does Chris Rock know about horror films, and what can he make? Like, what is he going to do with it? I'm legit excited to see what that's all about. But
Jordan Peele's knocked the Twilight Zone out of the park. I love what he's done with that on CBS All Access. I've been loving that show.
But I agree with Danny. There's just been way too many Saw films. I kind of wish that he would just have done like a whole new thing. But I mean, can we all agree that first Saw was freaking amazing?
See, it's a great idea. That's why I don't mind it being rebooted, because I think it got destroyed because there were so many.
It's like the Police Academy films. After a while, it's just like they were really losing the integrity of that franchise.
God, how sad is it that that's what entered my head?
Wow, really? You were on the same
I was
wavelength
thinking,
as that?
I'm like, yeah, I really liked the first Police Academy couple of movies, and then it got ruined.
Wow.
But then I thought, I'm not going to say that, because that would be, and then there's Steve. Here I am. Yeah, so I like, Danny, if he does it right, because the Saw character, the whole concept of it, and maybe when you think about it, 2004, what is that, 15 years ago? So there might be people that really, is it possible they don't know?
Or they just know the bastardized version of it.
Yeah, as opposed to a really cool, no, Danny's not, he's not.
The first movie holds up really well. I've just recently watched it.
Oh, okay.
No, it still does.
It's really good.
But that's what I'm saying is, like, just watch it. It wasn't that long ago. It's not like we're aching. Because, like, I like the remakes of, like, the 70s horror flicks. Like, Texas Chainsaw. Like, I like that it was remade for my generation, because that was so far removed. We're talking 10 years, 15 years here, and it's not that far.
What if he incorporates the like the movies that he's done recently. Like it's like it's Grown Ups 4.
That would be
Jigsaw now makes his way into the scene.
Get all those actors. Get Adam Sandler in there.
Yeah, I think it should be a sitcom. Everybody loves Saw.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Everybody Hates Saw, I guess, because he was in Everybody Hates Chris. Well, the trouble, again, we talked about it before, is that when the licenses run out for some of these things, somebody else buys the license and makes a crappy movie, at least they let somebody who wants to make it. Because someone will do it.
So he says comedians are some insane people. The culture behind doors leads to some dark places. I think Chris Rock's going to do great.
I'm not saying he's going to do great. I just wish that he would go, like, if you're going to come up with a new horror flick, come up with a new killer and just like have him have lenience. I don't know.
He's not the only comic working on something. Apparently, Andrew Dice Clay is working on a new Friday the 13th where he plays Jason.
Oh!
Wouldn't that be awesome?
I murdered her for the money. Oh! Jeez. Yeah. Little boy Blue, your head off. Oh!
See?
Yeah.
It all works out.
Damn it. Why'd I laugh at that? Because, that
why are you so angry?
Don't be mad that it was you liked it.
Rev's on edge because of Grumpy Cat.
Yeah, Grumpy Cat.
Ruined my morning.
And also that Robert Pattinson might be Batman. He's not happy about that Twilight guy.
We have more information about Grumpy Cat.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
What is it? Yes.
Apparently it overdosed on catnip, according to one texter.
That's the thing.
Trying to be happy.
That's the thing. That is a thing. It's a real thing.
It is not.
It's a real problem.
Stop that.
There's Cataholics Anonymous.
No.
Where they got to go and get off that. Bad word I almost said.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I got to remember I'm on a show. I'm not just talking to my idiot friends. Let's go to Ryan in Puyallup. His listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. Ryan, you are on the rock.
Hey, BJ.
Hey, Ryan. Welcome to the show. What you got, buddy?
You guys were just talking about Robert Pattinson being Batman. I think that is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard.
I'm going to say this, Ryan. I didn't read the article, but there was an article online that said,
Did you read the headline? Are you like most of America?
Yeah, because we had to go on the air. I was just skimming through. But
let me hear your opinion on an article you didn't read.
Well, I'm just saying the headline.
All right,
I want to tell him to go check it out and see if he has the same opinion, because it said if you really think it's a stupid idea, because the headline was like, if you really don't believe Robert Pattinson can be Batman because you only know him from Twilight, check out some of these other movies he's done to show you that he's got some acting chops. That was pretty much the idea of the article. So, Ryan, what is it about this idea that you go, here's why it won't work?
Well, I just think every character that I've seen him in, he's just a little bit. I don't think of him as a strong dude. I don't know
how many. So
my idea.
I've seen him as Team Edward. I've seen him as the Twilight guy, and I've seen him as the guy in Harry Potter. What else have you seen him in that leads you to believe that?
He had some other, like that circus movie. I can't even remember the name of it.
Well, you saw it. At least you saw another one.
All right, Ryan, who do you want to be Batman? Because it sounded like you were going to tell us.
I don't really have any idea who I would want to be Batman. I was just thinking if they have him be Batman, have Kristen Stewart be the love interest of the girl.
Oh, she can be Catwoman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, like she cheated on him, so I don't think he wants to see her. Why do I know this?
No, I hate either one of those two people. But another idea I had.
All right, here we go. He's got an idea. It's not about Batman. What do you got, Ryan?
If you kind of splice the two characters together, you can have him be a vampire Batman. No?
Batman.
Ryan, I'm starting to think that I don't know. I think I'm actually letting Robert Pattinson as more as Batman than I like this call.
Well, hey, I also wanted to ask you if you had seen that Chernobyl show on HBO, the miniseries.
How is that? I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
I think it is really impressive.
Huh.
The facts that they bring to light in that show. I mean, I'm not really a historian and know everything about that event, but the way they bring that show to light is just amazing. How close this planet came to ending that day. It was just amazing.
Oh, wow.
I've seen some posts from people talk about how heavy this is, and just like talking about the guy that's involved in it, and just how insane the story is.
Damn, and it's one of those things where I'm not drawn to it. Some people really are. I have heard it's a really, really good series. But man, I didn't know that. I didn't know that we were that almost wrecked the whole planet. Damn. God, human beings sometimes, dude. Ugh. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We got more of your calls, more of your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs. Mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
This guy texts says, I just saw your BJ and Migs Facebook page with the baby pictures. I guess I'm having nightmares tonight. Thanks, jerks.
Yeah, those pictures are disturbing. I think this is Vicky's job.
So this is the new Snapchat filter. The big one was changing your sex recently, right? Now it's a filter to make you look like a baby.
Boy, that didn't take long. We didn't even get to really enjoy the gender swapping filter. Now we got this.
Maybe it just went straight to catfishing, so they're like, you know what, we got to get out of this world.
So the next one's going to be the old person filter.
Oh, they've done that before, but I wouldn't be surprised they do it again.
Oh, wow.
I'm looking at these pictures, and I'd have to say, Danny, you don't look any different with a baby filter.
No.
Than
it's
you
bizarre.
do as adult Danny.
He looks the same. How crazy is that?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Sarah looks like one of those creepy dolls that she has.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does.
Vicky's neck went 3 feet long. She looks like a giraffe.
That's what's wrong with it. Rev, I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, Vicky, your neck is so long.
You know what I love is Danny asked to take a picture of me. I had no idea why. Now I understand it's for the Snapchat thing. But the one member of the show that's fully shaved, like no facial hair, no hair on my head, and I have a hat on. If you want me to look like a baby, you should have had me take the hat off.
Probably should have.
Yeah.
But it's such a good hat.
It is a great hat. Truck night tonight for the Mariners, baby.
Yeah.
Trucker's cap. Your son looks really cute as a kid.
I know, he does. He actually really does look like a kid.
BJ's exact words were, wow, Joe looks like an alien.
He does look like an alien, baby.
Yeah, alien baby.
He looks like he just came off the Starship in his little stroller.
Someone said Danny looks older.
Fair enough.
It's crazy. Yeah, Danny's just crazy. And then Vicky's neck is, it is driving me crazy.
I love how I have a full beard.
Yeah.
I still have the full beard.
Good job, kid.
It just kind of took off some of your wrinkles and
smoothed you out.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Well, you can find them on the BJ and Migs Facebook page if you want to look at us.
We're all adorable.
Yes.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose.
Somebody want to know, is there any movies this summer that you're excited to see? And if so, what?
Well, I think the number one thing for a lot of us who found out that Avengers Endgame really isn't the end.
Yep.
Really, Spider-Man Far From Home is supposed to really put a bow on everything.
So it's the Elton John movie we're saying, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Elton John movie.
Spoiler alert, Elton John shows up at the end of Avengers and saves the day.
Yeah, so that's that one I'm looking forward to, Spider-Man Far From Home. How about the rest of you guys?
Elton John, of course.
Yeah,
no.
I am so. I know Elton John was a great performer. I never liked his music that much, and I just don't care.
That's what Danny and I were
cared
talking
about Freddie
that.
Mercury, but I really don't care about Elton John.
Right, the music of Queen, that grabbed me. This Elton John one, I don't know if I'm ever going to watch. I know some people are going nuts about it, but I was never a big Elton John fan. I kind of want to see him in concert, not in a movie, just so I could say I've seen him and put him on it's almost on a concert bucket list.
And here's the problem. The real Elton John is still with us, and I just can't imagine anybody being more Elton than Elton. Like, the actor that's playing him is the guy that played in The Kingsman, and he was also in a Robin Hood movie that nobody saw. But I just can't buy that kid as Elton because Elton is Elton.
Yeah.
Whereas with Freddie Mercury, he hasn't been with us for so long that I haven't seen Freddie in so long that I was ready to let somebody else be Freddie with Rami Malek. So I don't know. It's just, and I just don't care.
I think the Spider-Man one would probably be up there for me.
Yep.
I know a few people are texting and how excited they are to see John Wick today.
Well, that's of course, that is going to be a great movie. There's a great article in the Daily Beast about how we have to acknowledge that maybe Keanu Reeves is the best action star ever, which putting him above Arnold is, because Arnold was for the longest time. But you think of all the movies Keanu's been in, Speed and The Matrix and John Wick, and
his dedication in The Matrix, I'd have to say, that probably puts him over the top.
We're talking action movies,
the first John Wick was freaking amazing.
You didn't like the second one?
It was good, but it wasn't as good as the first.
Yeah, the first one was outstanding.
See, I think they were both really good.
Yeah, I'm not saying John Wick 2 is bad. I'm just saying good luck trying to top John Wick 1.
And they're saying John Wick 3 actually is another great movie. It's getting like 88 to 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, which all three of those movies have scored really well critic-wise, as well as people also dug them too. That's going to be good. Yeah, Joey Dees and I are going to go see John Wick.
What about Vicky?
Spider-Man, but also X-Men Dark Phoenix, and this one already came out. I cannot wait for Detective Pikachu. I get to see it.
I've heard it's fun.
I want to see it so bad.
What about Shaft? You want to see some Shaft, BJ?
Is Shaft coming? Is there really going to be a Shaft
Samuel
movie?
L. Jackson, baby.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, I see it on the list, but it's way down the bottom. Yeah, that'll be fun. It'll be fun. Samuel L. Jackson's just a great actor. I mean, I can't argue with that. I can't remember the old Shaft, to be along with you. It was like back in the 70s, I think that came out.
Yeah. What about you, Rev?
I mean, a lot of them have been said already, but I'm kind of interested in the Men in Black International.
Yeah.
It's got Tessa Thompson and Thor in it.
Oh, Thor and Valkyrie.
I mean, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, it seems kind of interesting, so I kind of want to see that. I mean, Men in Black 3 was great.
It was pretty.
The first one was good. The second one doesn't exist.
It's like one of those things. That first one, dude, was such a great movie, and I loved Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith in that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson can give us that same magic, but we'll see.
Now, Danny, I know besides Angry Birds movie Part 2, what else are you excited about seeing this
That's
summer?
coming out. Why didn't we even mention that?
Got to go see that one with Lily. No, the ones that I'm really excited for is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which comes out in August, and it's based off of the children's book. And oh my gosh.
I don't even know about this.
It's actually like they did an actually scary movie based on the novels, and it looks like it's going to be fantastic.
It does look pretty cool.
That and then Child's Play. I want to see the Child's Play.
Yeah.
See, I just don't want to, man.
I do. I think it's going to be good. I think
they're taking out the heart and soul of what makes Child's Play awesome. They're making it a weird animatronic toy, like an evil toy. I want a possessed demon.
I get it.
I want to see Stuber. That's going to be good.
Excuse me?
What is that?
That's with Batista and what's his face?
Geez.
Kumail Nanjiani.
From Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not from Big Bang Theory. He's the guy from
Silicon Valley.
And
Where
also
he's an Uber driver. And he picks up a guy that's on the trail of a killer, and that's Batista, who's the cop. It sounds like a fun action film, like fun humor and also action.
Kanile's great, by the way.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, is Kanile? He plays a character in some animation. What the hell is it I saw recently that he's the voice of? Oh gosh, is it Toy Story? No. God bless it. My brain hurts. Oh, well, when I think of it, I'll tell you. But I recognize his voice right away as like this little plucky sidekick.
He was actually, like I said, in Men in Black International, he's playing one of the little alien
Oh,
dudes.
that's him. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
and it's his voice in that one.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Somebody says, have you guys seen the videos of Keanu Reeves doing prep work for John Wick at the shooting range? He trained with professionals, and it's crazy. Another person.
So you really don't want to give him his joy, huh? You don't think he's the best action? He's the best action hero? You really think no way?
No, I don't. Wow. I don't think he's the best action. I honestly would put Tom Cruise ahead of him as far as action stars.
Gosh, yeah,
really?
Because all of the Mission Impossible
Thank
movies,
you, Rev.
He does all of his own
day and night. Also,
yeah. Look, Tom Cruise is good. I think I would give Keanu the nod a little bit over him.
And I'm not saying Keanu sucks. This isn't about me saying he sucks and someone else is better.
We have to make a top dog.
Yeah, but I would put... I mean...
I think he's our Arnold.
The Rock felt like he was going to be that guy, and then he started putting some clunkers out.
That's the problem.
Which is unfortunate. And I still enjoyed most of them, but they were clunkers. But Tom Cruise is just so... As weird as the guy is, he's so damn good. He's good. An action star.
He's good, but I mean, if you take a look at the body of work action-wise, I mean, Mission Impossible, yes. Jack Reacher, yes. But then after that, some people have been lukewarm about some of his movies, like Oblivion. And what was that movie where he kept repeating? I forget what the heck it was. He kept repeating the same day, Rev, sci-fi movie.
Oh, yeah,
Oblivion
Groundhog's Day.
Day After Tomorrow or something like that?
Yeah. So I like both of the movies I just mentioned, but I don't think a lot of other people did. So whereas, I mean, Keanu...
What about Day and Night, though?
That one was Cameron Diaz, right?
Yeah, that was awesome.
It would be actually Night and Day, but yes.
That too.
Yeah. But I mean, yes.
How about The Mummy? That was a great Tom Cruise movie.
That movie bombed. That's the problem.
It was so bad.
That's the problem, is that if some of those movies had done well, Steve, really, really well, I think you...
And you were thinking of Edge of Tomorrow.
Thank you, Edge of Tomorrow.
That movie, the Mummy movie, bombed so bad that they killed the entire dark universe that they were trying to put out there with that.
Yep. Whoops, sorry about that.
Yeah. So a lot of people are saying Godzilla. Are we excited?
I want this to be so good.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
You see, with Dark Phoenix, we're all worried it's going to be crap. And with Godzilla, we're worried about it's going to be crap.
No, that'll be fine.
And there's another movie none of us have mentioned, including, I'm surprised, Danny, you haven't mentioned this.
Toy Story?
Well, actually, yeah, Toy Story 4, but that's not the movie I was thinking of.
No.
You know what? Aladdin's another one, but that also wasn't the one I was thinking of.
The Lion King.
That's the one everybody's talking about.
Brad's gonna cry.
Dude, okay, yeah. I was already like getting ready to cry because I was going to see Endgame, and then the trailer for this movie came out for The Lion King.
Yeah.
And it's a little tiny kitten.
I know.
It's like, it looks real. I was like, oh my God.
You're done, dude.
Oh,
yeah, you're going to be blubbering.
I will be. Like an idiot.
What about Dora and the Lost City of Gold? Are you guys excited for that?
No.
Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw?
I hope it's good because I've liked them in the last two movies, the last two Furious movies.
Idris Elba.
Yeah. Oh, Idris Elba's in it?
Yep.
Yeah. He's a legit actor.
I don't think it comes out in the summer, but it's at the tail end of the summer, Zombieland 2.
Oh.
I'm excited to see that one.
I like the first one.
Yeah. Nice. I think it's in October, so tail end of basically fall. But at that point, I'm excited for that one a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this film, but it's a Tarantino film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That one looks
July. It looks he's got Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt in it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a shock.
And Al Pacino.
Only because, Pacino.
And Margot Robbie.
Okay, Pacino being directed by Tarantino, that's pretty epic because, obviously, DiCaprio's been in a lot of his movies. Brad Pitt, a couple, I think. But Al Pacino,
That's Margot Robbie, right?
Yeah, she played Harley Quinn in the Doom Squad, Death Squad, Dumb Squad.
She's playing Sharon Tate in this, and it's basically, or it's like loosely based on the Manson murders.
She's playing Sharon Tate?
Yeah.
And he's taking... You know what?
It's a couple guys trying to make it in Hollywood, but it sounds like they have a famous next door neighbor, and that's Sharon Tate.
Yeah.
I just love I love Tarantino's movies, even
Kurt
the ones
Russell.
And Kurt's been in his movies too. Yeah, Kurt's great.
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to go see this one in the theaters.
Yeah,
and I don't
go see
Michael Madsen, of course.
Michael Madsen,
Tim Roth, some of his old school,
all his boys. Yeah.
Oh, Luke Perry's in it.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his final role before he passes.
I'm looking forward to seeing that because Tarantino does get some great performances out of people that you don't usually see them do. I hope he gets to do a Star Trek movie. There's been rumors about Tarantino. He says he wants to do a Star Trek movie. I want to see his take because we have never seen what he brings to the table for a Star Trek movie. I'm ready for it. I hope it happens. Please, Paramount, figure out a way to get it done. All right, here's a question for you. What do Ryan Castle and Taco Bell have in common? I'm going to tell you at 9:50.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. He's the drunk in charge. Now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and Taco Bell have in common?
Oh, I'm about 75% taco. I mean, if you are what you eat.
Yeah.
I'm a Supreme.
Ah, nice.
Someone says if you ask for the Supreme, they both come with sour cream.
That's
right.
Okay, then. Double-decker Supreme.
Double D's.
Text says both have stained Vicky's shirt.
Oh, whoa. Wow.
He accidentally spilled coffee on me.
I don't know what to say about that.
And Migs gets a hankering for either one after midnight.
That's right.
Sometimes at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, listen, you can't have enough Ryan Castle.
Or tacos, for that matter.
Well, how about they're opening up, Taco Bell opening up a new luxury hotel this summer. It's called The Bell. It's going to be in Palm Springs, California. Really? Because Palm Springs is a destination for people that got some cash and want to spend it. Wow.
How luxury is going to be a Taco Bell hotel?
Well, it's going to smell great for sure.
Lots of Taco Bell food, test items you can't get anywhere else, a gift shop so you can get merch, a salon, Taco Bell-inspired nail art, haircuts, and braids.
I want to stay in the Gordita suite.
I go to Palm Springs at least once a year. I'm in.
All right, you got to check this out for us. Ryan Castle, he is up next with your 12-pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You lose. Oh, congrats, Johnny and the little 9-year-old. Who's your little 9-year-old?
He's Johnny Jr.
Johnny Jr.
Johnny
Congratulations.
Hey, yeah, buddy. I think Johnny Jr. should have a victory speech for us.
Johnny, what do you say?
I say that
We kick Steve's butt.
we kick Steve B-U-T-T.
Wow. Very well behaved.
I love this kid.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. If I call Travis, will I actually see him or someone who works for him?
Absolutely. When you come in to see my office, when you first call in, my staff will try to help you with any basic questions that you have. I can give you a call back, but they'll usually try to schedule you for a free consultation with me, the attorney, and I'll meet with you personally. We'll talk about the basics of your case, and I'll take you through a question and answer session an interview that usually lasts about 30 minutes. We'll get the basics of your financial situation. I can answer your questions, and we can talk about whether bankruptcy makes sense, your non-bankruptcy options, and how bankruptcy could affect you, what the process is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.